Hi there, it's that social worker called Sandra Lisnit Masawi, and welcome to yet another episode of I Am, the Monologue. So I'm going to address a specific question that I got this other day. So somebody walked up to me and said, but don't you think feminism is the reason why we are losing morals? The reason why the social order, natural order of things has been disturbed? And to be honest, in that instance, I could not really give them a proper response. But it allowed me to really get to understand that there is a general misconception when it comes to women's empowerment as well as feminism. Now, let me just give a quick background to those who may be unfamiliar with the state of women's lives before this movement came about. Women were primarily identified through the male persons in their lives. That is to say, either their husband or their father or brothers. By themselves, they were not really considered a full individual. Hence, their identity was branded through the men that they had in their lives. Hence, it was very, very important for a woman to get married, transferring their guardianship from their father to their husband. The productivity of a woman was measured through the number of children that they would give birth to. That is to say, if you were not married, you were not productive, and if you were married without children, you still were considered unproductive, and hence you really had the pressure to give birth to children. Now, women's empowerment movement or the feminist movement came about seeking rights for women so that they could also be equally or they could have equal opportunities at life, they could be fairly treated in society and get fair recognition. Just like any good thing can be perverted, the movement was also perverted. That is how you will find that modern day feminism is just out there vilifying men. Women claiming that they are better than men. This antagonism between men and women as if it was a gender war. But I do not believe that is correctly true. Men are not better than women, neither are women better than men. So you realize that women are trying to undo a justice that was done to them in a way that probably is not doing anybody justice in society. Modern day feminism is characterized with things like sexual liberation. You will find women probably on social media, half naked, dancing and probably presenting themselves in sexual way. But then when they are addressed in a very sexually provocative way, they cry foul that they are being referred to as sexual objects. How then do you justify that when you are the one who is going out there presenting this persona, and then when you are addressed the way that you have presented, you then cry foul? In the same light, you realize that society is now making it a norm for women to leave home. That is okay to look for work. But it is now also painting stay-at-home mothers as something that is very, very negative. If a woman decides to stay home and take care of their children and their family, they are now branded as unproductive, as a way probably to counter the notion that was before when women were only allowed to stay at home. So you realize, good, these are two extremes. We have women who are now allowed to go to work, looking down on women who choose to stay at home and take care of their households. So in my view, feminism is not out here to make women masculine or to make men feminine. Women should actually embrace their femininity, accept their femininity. Feminism is here to give women the chance that they need to explore their full individuality, to explore their dreams, their talents, their gifts, their abilities to the fullest of their potential, to be whole, to be able to discover themselves for who they are, not who they are married to or who gave birth to them. In my view, feminism is here to give a chance to every woman and girl out there to explore, to live their lives to the best of their ability, to be able to contribute to the human experience to the best of their ability. Feminism is out there to allow men to have strong women who can contribute into their lives, who can be better partners as well. So I do not think that feminism is here to destroy the natural order, but I believe that feminism is here to make the world a better place, because it is lifting another gender that had been sidelined for quite too long, to allow them to also be a part of this whole game. Imagine you have a team of 2 people, but then one person is not allowed to really play to the fullest of their potential. Do you think that team will win? Do you think it will matter who is better than the other when the other one is not really allowed to play? So in a nutshell, true empowerment of women does not mean the emasculation of men. It does not mean that we are going to war with men. It does not mean that men are evil. Neither does it mean that women are rebellious, are rebelling against men. There has got to be a balance. There is need for both men and women to realize that the fabric of society heavily relies on the strength of both men and women. And it is totally normal for women to desire marriage, to desire to have children. And it is also very acceptable for women not to desire marriage and not to desire children. So, in a nutshell, all I have to say is that feminism, true empowerment of women, is not a tug of war between men and women. It is a chance for women to get the opportunity to live their lives to the fullest of their potential. It is an opportunity for society to have women who can contribute to the whole human experience beyond being romantic, beyond having children. In its essence, feminism is not here to brainwash women into thinking that being a stay-at-home wife or mom is negative. It is not also here to brainwash women into thinking that they all have to be out there looking for work. It is a duty for both men and women to encourage each other, to create an environment that will allow both men and women to flourish, to grow, and to reach their goals. Till we talk again, I think that's what I have to say.